The immigration story of Froilan Cahain Mendoza. Froilan Cahain Mendoza was born and raised in Manila, Philippines, 1976. His childhood in Manila was fun, but when he was growing up, he didn't have any computer. Because he didn't have any computer, everything they had for play was outside in the yard. They would play different sorts of games in the yard. For example, he would play basketball. When he left his country, it was 2001. He was 24 years old when he left Manila. He moved to the United States for a new job opportunity. His expectations matched if it is about work. It wasn't different from the Philippines because he worked on computers. He also had expectations for the States as well. His expectations were that it would have been so different from his home country. It would have been different because he didn't have any relatives living there. They all lived in the Philippines. No relatives were in America. Like he said, his biggest challenge living in a new country was that he didn't have any relatives living with him. In the Philippines, he could easily go visit his aunt, uncle, or any ancestors. But in America, he had to fly over to the Philippines. He had to go to an airport and fly over to his country. He had to do this because he was about 20 hours away from Manila. America was like the Philippines, but there were some differences. For example, America had taller buildings and it was a bit cleaner. Since it is a city, it was the same surroundings that he was used to. One thing that they didn't have in the Philippines is that they didn't have any snow. Coming to America and seeing snow for the first time is surprising. His life in America is with his own family now, with his wife, daughter, son, and dog. He also started his own business that is becoming successful. He started a business because he wanted to spend more time with his kids. He said that if he works, he would be occupied from spending time with his kids. He also has different hobbies as well. For example, he enjoys doing Scrabble for fun. He even won small tournaments. He is currently the number 1 in them. Something that he misses in his country is the weather. Not the hot part, just not the cold part. Another thing he misses in his country is his or his kids' relatives. He enjoys visiting his country since it is nice meeting his relatives. He claims that he had fun activities with his family. He did the activities when he was small. He thought that if he hadn't immigrated to the US, his family would just live in the Philippines with him.